It's so exciting to be here in Morocco ahead of the Marrakesh E-Prix. So beautiful to be in Morocco. Look at the Medina, doesn't it look incredible? And it's also incredible to see so many smiling fans here. Thank you guys for joining us here today. Now, let's take a little bit of a recap of what happens in the E-Prix. Yes, the fans are going wild. That's always good. Now, in the E-Prix, we have the opportunity for the gamers, the racing fans, to go head-to-head against some of the Formula E drivers. Now, throughout the day, they've been competing to try and set the fastest time possible to get this opportunity. And these guys have done just that. Let's do a little bit of a grid walk here to see who we have. Actually, we can start off here. Alex Lynn, he is racing for the DS Virgin Racing Team. He's a rookie in Formula E, and he's competing his first season. Now, Mady Shippy, we've got one of our fans who managed to set one of the fastest times. We've also got Eduardo Mortaro. Edo, actually, let's have a quick word with you, because Edo is a rookie in Formula E, but he had an outstanding performance in Hong Kong, although it's actually not going quite so to plan today, is it?
We had, we had a pretty terrible qualifying in Marrakesh. But yeah, I mean, like you said, like the Hong Kong E-Prix was like pretty good, positive for us. So we had some issues like in quali, and we were not really lucky. So we expect actually to have a better race.
That's what we like to hear. Fighting talk there. Keep it up, and good luck for this race as well. The most important, of course, Austin Browser. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. A bit surprised to be here, to be honest. I'm not.
How many laps did you complete?
I did maybe about 12 or 15 laps this morning. I got here for FP1, and there wasn't really anybody in line, so I just stayed in the seat and got some good times.
Okay, well, good luck for that race. We've got Sam Bird here. All right, Sam, give us a wave. We're not, well, oh, yeah, Sam wants to, Sam's feeling neglected. Poor old Sam. How are you?
Thanks for neglecting me. Cheers, Nikki.
Well, we didn't speak to Alex either.
The guy next to me's done 15 laps. How are we going to compete?
You're a racing driver. You're supposed to be good at this kind of stuff. See, the excuses have started already. And of course, we've got Nelson Piquet Jr., who's on his phone, Instagramming, excellent, preparing for the race. And we've got two influencers here with us, Callum and Callum, which is nice and easy. Callum, what do you rate your chances today?
I've actually had a lot of practice, I'm not going to lie. So you should be asking that question to those guys, because we're set and ready to go.
Right, okay. One man is very confident indeed. Well, just don't mess it up, all right? Thanks, guys. Well, without further ado, that is our grid, which means it's only one thing left. Jack, over to you.
To race, presumably, is the answer, as Nelson Piquet, who appears to have signed his own cap, is getting ready to take the start in the E-race in a couple of moments' time. And you can see the crowd that have gathered around to watch the action unfold. There we've got our influencers down the end, as they all get ready to start the E-race in just a couple of moments' time. In fact, in a couple of seconds' time. Here we go then. The game loads up, and we will be waiting for the race to get underway. Calfreezy is on pole position. Callux is alongside him. Then it's Piquet. Away they go, down towards turn one. Big braking zone for the first corner. There's going to be a little bit of kerfuffleage, and there is, and Eduardo Mortaro comes through the middle of it and slots them into second place. So Calfreezy leads, Mortaro second, Piquet third, Lynn fourth, Browser's in fifth. Callux has dropped all the way down to sixth, and then it's a seventh for Sam Bird. Mortaro's in the wall. The Jaguar trying to close in of Nelson Piquet, but Calfreezy's disappearing up at the front. There is Mortaro, concentrating hard. But here's our race leader in that Dragon Racing car, Calfreezy. That wasn't really the corner. Now out through turn 9, into turn 10. Oh, Mortaro's been hit there by Piquet. The two of them doing a little tango and out, and the two DS Virgin cars have hit each other as well in the background. Oh, into the wall goes Mortaro. Oh, and both the DS Virgin guys go into the wall. on board with Nelson Piquet. On lap 2 of 8 now. He's closing down on the race leader into turn 3. This is Alex Lynn in 6th place, behind his teammate Sam Bird. And there's a healthy rivalry between the DS Virgin drivers. Calfreezy still leading. Now Piquet is now 3rd. Mortara is back up into 2nd place. Maro Engel has come down there to cheer on his teammate. Look at the concentration on Alex Lynn's face as he hits Sam Bird and goes through. Rude from Alex Lynn, but he made the move stick. And Bird now is under pressure from the Neo car, which is Callux at the wheel. Look how much Sam Bird has to look up to see the screen. As he makes his way around the quarter. We're on lap 2 of 8. We go on board with Sam Bird in 6th position. It's Calfreezy though, who from the start has led and is dominating. Great to see the crowd that has come here to Marrakesh. There is Calfreezy. A little brush with the wall, but manages to survive for now. This is Nelson Piquet now, who's right with Alex Lynn. And he's going to go past Alex Lynn, is he? They're side by side. And Piquet is through. Great move from the Season 1 champion. Lynn trying to get back up the inside. As they come out now on the run down towards turn 7. On board with Lynn. Look at his concentration. Right up behind the Jaguar. They both clipped the wall like Tom Blomqvist did in the qualifying session. Lynn goes to the outside. Too late on the brakes. That's compromised him. Nelson furiously chewing gum as he runs in that 4th spot for the time being. On board with Alex Lynn in 5th. Piquet now has caught Browser for 3rd place. Lynn is heading off towards Casablanca. Don't know where he's going there. But here's Browser in 3rd with Nelson Piquet in the Jaguar right behind now. Oh, Piquet's run into a bit of trouble there, I think. Lost a bit of ground. Browser, the fan that has won the chance to compete against these real-life racing drivers. As esports continues to grow within the motorsport world. Here's Eduardo Mortara, who's in the lead, actually. Eduardo Mortara is past Calfreezy now and out in front. But when Eduardo Mortara leads with 3 laps to go, there's going to be trouble. Maro Engel's there with him. He'll be saying, oh, don't spin out of the lead this time, Edo. Let's see if he can keep it all together. Lap 5 of 8. So we're into the second half of the E-race. Calfreezy in 2nd place in the Dragon. None of them bothering with the curving down there. Piquet in 3rd, so he's got past Browser. And is now setting his sights on Calfreezy up in front. On board we go with the Brazilian. focus on the face of Browser. Through turn 1, running in 4th place. Lynn and Sam Bird are still battling each other. They keep swapping positions over 5th place. On board we go with Browser. PK is up into 2nd place now. Nelson PK gets past Calfreezy and is up into 2nd spot. Here is Alex Lynn running in 5th place. The focus on Alex Lynn's face. He is a very focused chap, isn't he? Denying that. Mortara still leading. Oh, but he's focused on the wall. Heading down the back straight. This is Eduardo Mortara, meanwhile, who is leading the way. Final lap. Good drive this from Eduardo Mortara. There's Nelson PK in 2nd place, still Calfreezy and Browser battling over 3rd spot. And oh, look at this, it's all kicking off. Alex Lynn is getting involved. And all 3 of them are in the wall, and Lynn goes past both of them. Now we're on to the final lap of the race. Eduardo Mortara leading the way, PK in 2nd, and Alex Lynn has now found himself in 3rd place, there in the DS Virgin car. Then it's the Renault of Browser. And then it is the Dragon of Calfreezy that, for the majority of the E-race, had been running in 2nd position. Here's Eduardo Mortara, though. Down towards turn 7. Look at the smile on his face. He knows he's about to take victory. On board with Mortara, he's got some traffic. This could trip him up, like Verstappen and Montoya in Brazil. But here comes Eduardo Mortara through the final corner to win the E-race in Marrakesh. A superb drive by Edo, and he takes the victory. Oh, he has a crash after the line. PK is going to finish in 2nd position. Here comes Nelson. Who's going to be 3rd? Oh, it's going to be Alex Lynn, look, by a long, long way. Good drive from Alex Lynn. Then it's Browser across the line in 4th place. Great result for the fan. He'll be satisfied with this afternoon's work, I think. Smiles all around, a thumbs up. Sam Bird still hasn't finished the race. At the end of what was a thrilling E-race in Marrakesh. An impressive performance. Eduardo Mortara will take the victory. And what is his first E-race, I think? And it's like the Venturi team, very keen to document it. And what a birthday it was for Eduardo Mortara. The best present he could have got, a victory in the E-race in Marrakesh. So, Eduardo Mortara, very impressive. Maro Engel came down to support him. So here's a look back at the highlights. Calfreezy got the start. But soon Mortara managed to get through. The DS Virgin drivers were whacking each other left, right and centre. Hope they don't repeat that in the race. Nelson PK was getting involved in the action as well. as Sam Bird dropped further and further down the order. The Renault and the Dragon were in the wall, but Eduardo Mortara held on to take victory in Marrakesh, Nikki.
Well, congratulations, your very first E-race, and you've won it. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's saving a little bit the qualifying that we had, I guess.
Say what?
It's saving a little bit the qualifying that we had on track.
Exactly, you're making up for it, indeed. Well, well done, and maybe this is the start of things to come. You could be, you know, a new career as a sim driver instead.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But well done, this is for you, congratulations, because you are our runner-up, Austin, out of the fans. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Put in some good lap times. I was sort of traded paint with Alex and Sam a bit, and yeah, it was fun.
Do you think you've now sort of proved yourself that you deserve a racing spot in the Formula E race this afternoon?
I don't know, maybe we'll leave that to the professionals. I'm better at designing things, designing the motors for Formula E, so.
Yeah, and it hurts a lot more if you crash those cars.
Yeah, it does. This is pretty pain-free when you crash.
Okay, excellent. Well, thanks very much, guys. Thank you also to everyone who has joined us this afternoon, and to all the fans who were competing to try and set the fastest time. It means only one thing, though. We now have the actual race to look forward to. The Marrakesh E-Prix will be starting in literally just a couple of hours, and we can't wait.